To date, we've struck over 7,000 targets across Iran and its military infrastructure. That is not incremental. That is overwhelming force applied with precision. And again, today will be the largest strike package yet, just like yesterday was. As I've said from day.
Breaking tonight, the United States military is dramatically increasing its air power in the Strait of Hormuz, deploying AH-64 Apache attack helicopters in a continuous combat patrol to counter Iranian drone threats and secure one of the world's most critical oil routes. This move comes as tensions in the region continue to rise, with Iranian drones targeting U.S. positions, Allied forces, and commercial oil tankers crossing the narrow and highly strategic waterway. What we are seeing now is not just a patrol operation, it is a clear demonstration of American military dominance in the Gulf. The strategic importance. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most important maritime choke points in the world. Nearly 20% of global oil passes through this narrow corridor every single day. Any disruption here could send global energy markets into chaos and directly impact the U.S. economy and its allies. For decades, the United States has maintained a strong naval and air presence in the region to ensure freedom of navigation and prevent hostile forces from threatening international shipping. Now, with Iranian drone activity increasing, the deployment of Apache helicopters signals a new level of operational readiness. This is not just defense, it is deterrence. Apache helicopters in action. At a U.S. military base in the United Arab Emirates, operations never stop. Ground crews work around the clock, refueling and rearming AH-64 Apache helicopters for constant deployment into the Strait of Hormuz. These helicopters are among the most advanced attack platforms in the world. Equipped with Hydra 70 rocket pods, 30mm chain guns, AGM-114 Hellfire missiles, advanced targeting and radar systems, the Apache is designed to hunt and destroy threats quickly and efficiently. Once ready, the helicopters take off and move directly toward naval ships in the Gulf or patrol the airspace above the strait. The mission is simple: detect Iranian drones early and destroy them before they reach their targets. How the defense system works. The entire operation is built around speed and coordination. Naval ships in the Gulf monitor the skies using advanced radar systems. When Iranian drones appear on radar, the Combat Information Center immediately sends the data to Apache crews. Within minutes, helicopters start engines, lift off, and intercept the targets. Pilots use onboard sensors to lock onto the drones and engage them using precision firepower. The drones are neutralized before they can threaten ships, bases, or oil tankers. After each mission, the helicopters return to ships or land bases to reload and prepare for the next alert. This cycle continues 24 hours a day. Reinforcements and logistics. To maintain constant air coverage, the U.S. military is also transporting additional Apache helicopters into the region. Heavy cargo aircraft like the C-17 Globemaster deliver new helicopters and equipment to desert airstrips. Each Apache arrives partially disassembled and is quickly reassembled by military engineers. Rotor blades, weapon systems, avionics, and missile platforms are installed and tested. Within hours, the helicopter is ready for combat duty. This rapid deployment system ensures that patrol coverage over the Strait of Hormuz never stops. It is a clear example of American logistical superiority. Military message to Iran. The message behind this operation is clear. The United States is sending a strong warning to Iran. Any attempt to block or disrupt the Strait of Hormuz will be met with overwhelming force. By deploying Apache helicopters and maintaining constant patrols, the United States is showing that it is fully prepared to defend international waters and protect global trade routes. Military analysts believe this move is designed to prevent escalation and maintain stability in the region, because in modern warfare, deterrence is often more powerful than direct conflict. Global impact. The presence of Apache helicopters in the Strait of Hormuz does not only affect Iran, it sends a message to the entire world. The United States remains committed to securing global energy routes and protecting its allies. Any threat to oil shipments or international shipping will be taken seriously. This operation also reassures global markets and partners that the Strait of Hormuz will remain open and secure. And in today's unstable geopolitical environment, that stability is critical. As tensions continue to rise in the Middle East, the deployment of Apache helicopters marks a new phase in U.S. military operations in the region. Fast, precise, and ready at all times, these helicopters represent a powerful shield over one of the world's most important waterways. The question now is whether this show of force will reduce tensions or push the region closer to a larger conflict. Stay tuned for more military analysis and global conflict updates. Why the Apache was chosen. The choice of the AH-64 Apache for this mission is not random. The Apache is one of the most battle-tested attack helicopters in the world, with decades of operational experience in Iraq, Afghanistan, and multiple Middle East deployments. Unlike fighter jets, which require longer response times and complex coordination, Apache helicopters can react almost instantly to low-altitude drone threats. Their ability to fly low, hover, and engage small targets with precision makes them ideal for defending narrow waterways like the Strait of Hormuz. Drones are fast, small, and difficult to detect, but the Apache was specifically designed for this type of battlefield environment. With advanced sensors, thermal imaging, and precision weapons, pilots can detect and destroy targets even in low visibility or nighttime conditions. This gives U.S. forces a major tactical advantage in the region. The drone threat from Iran. Iran has been investing heavily in drone warfare over the past decade. Shahed drones and other unmanned systems have become a central part of Iran's military strategy. These drones are relatively cheap, easy to produce, and capable of flying long distances. They are often used to overwhelm defenses and target infrastructure, ships, and military installations. In recent months, drone activity in the Gulf has increased significantly. Several incidents involving oil tankers and military installations have raised concerns among U.S. and allied forces. The presence of Apache helicopters is meant to neutralize this growing threat before it escalates into a larger confrontation. By intercepting drones early, the U.S. is preventing potential attacks and maintaining control over the airspace. Naval coordination in the Gulf. The Apache operation is only one part of a larger military network in the Gulf. U.S. Navy destroyers, aircraft carriers, and surveillance aircraft are all working together in a coordinated defense system. Radar ships track aerial threats, surveillance aircraft monitor the region, and naval command centers manage the entire operation in real time. This integrated system allows U.S. forces to respond quickly to any threat. If drones are detected, Apaches move on. If larger threats appear, fighter jets and naval missiles are ready to engage. This layered defense strategy ensures maximum protection for ships and bases operating in the Strait of Hormuz. It is a complex and highly coordinated military operation. Protecting global oil supply. One of the biggest concerns in the Strait of Hormuz is oil transportation. The waterway is responsible for moving millions of barrels of oil every day. Any disruption here could trigger a global energy crisis. Oil prices would surge, shipping routes would be affected, and global markets would react immediately. That is why the United States is taking this situation seriously. By maintaining a strong military presence in the Gulf, Washington is ensuring that oil tankers and commercial vessels can move safely through the region. This is not just about military dominance, it's about protecting global economic stability. Because when the Strait of Hormuz is secure, the global economy remains stable. Regional reactions. Countries in the region are closely watching these developments. Allied nations in the Gulf see the Apache deployment as a strong American support and commitment to regional security. At the same time, Iran views this move as an increase in military pressure. Tensions remain high, and both sides continue to monitor each other's actions carefully. Military analysts believe the situation is entering a sensitive phase. Any miscalculation or unexpected incident could quickly escalate tensions. That is why communication, surveillance, and military readiness are being maintained at the highest level. The goal is to prevent conflict while staying prepared for any scenario. Future military scenarios.